Didn't I say shut up? Bet that rooster will think twice before crowing tomorrow morning. Coffee's ready, guys. Let's start the show. Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello. Happy Monday to you guys. How is everybody doing this morning? I'll fill you in on myself after I get done saying all the good morning and hellos. Cynthia, happy grass cutting. I know it's like an ever ending process, right? Hopefully, you don't overwork yourself too much today. Good morning, Miss Leanne. I know you had to wait. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Good morning, Sage. How are you? Hello, Miss Janice. And it's Roger. Hello, Roger. Good morning to you. And there's Janice. Janice. Hello, Miss Betty. How are you? Good morning. Wombo. Hello, sir. Actually, he was lucky enough to be the first one to talk to me this morning. It was rough. It's rough. But I hope you're doing well. Good morning to all the lurkers. Hello, Pop. How are you? Let's get that chat up on the screen, shall we? There it is. Kapow. So, how's everybody doing this morning? I hope everybody's well, as can be expected, for a Monday. And Miss Betty says, I'm good. Thanks. And you? Okay. I ended up having company last night, and they didn't leave till 3 o'clock this morning. So I'm like running on fumes, guys. I am dragging ass this morning. So yeah, it was before you knew it, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. We're like, oh my God, I got a show in the morning. I gotta go to bed. So yeah, it's rough start for the day. But I did get we got some good news. Hey, usually you guys are hearing me bitching about the bad news, but we've got some good news. My husband was contacted by a different contractor that he doesn't normally work with, and offered him a position. So my husband started working this morning. Yay! Seeing that he hasn't been working for like 2 months, and I'm sweating bullets here. And yeah, he left this morning. So keep your fingers crossed that it all goes well. And it's a promise of year-round work, so that is great. So now we're just going to have to sweat it out for a couple of months until we get back on track. But otherwise, yay! Yeah, party at Laura's house. Not today. Laura is shot today. I'm having a hard time today waking up. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm with you, Betty. You and I will just have to lean on each other. Oh, my goodness. Good morning, Big Stew. What's the flavor of the day, Big Stew? Fill us in. So let's see. Yay, working after staying up till 3. I know. I looked at the clock when I got up and go, oh God, please, just 5 more minutes. And then Womble's teasing me, saying, am I going to do a crow and pass out during the show? No. Laura is a professional. I will pass out directly after the show is done. Excuse me. I'm still trying to find my voice. I woke up to Raven gaming again. I'm convinced that girl's a vamp. Yeah, I know. She never sleeps. Oh my God, excuse me. The one time I popped in to one of her game lives, and It was early in the morning, and then I go, well, I got to go. And I did my thing. And 9 hours later, she's still on. I'm thinking, my God, 9 hours of sitting in a chair. You'd have to pry me apart. Oh my God, I'd be such a cripple. Oh, thank you, Pomp. Already I get to play with the buttons. Yay. Thank you, thank you. Back to vanilla. Vanilla on a Monday. I couldn't comment during your mini build because I was buried in cash. Yeah, I seen that. She was taken over by the horde. People coming in looking, where's Leanne? And you hear a muffled sound underneath all the fur. So that's what happened with me yesterday. After working on some stuff, and I enjoyed the mini yesterday, and I have already mapped out the week's programming. I'm going to step it up, do a little bit more. I'm going to be doing a mini live tomorrow night. So you guys will get to hang out with me watching me do that. Everybody click the like button. YouTube, everyone will do skateboard kickflip just for you. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the algorithm. I'm getting my ass stomped this month. But it happens. Raven's longest stream was 11 and a half hours. It goes 9-10 hours. Yeah, that's just, I can't sit for that long. Oh my God. I sit down in a chair around 6 a.m. and apart from trips to the kitchen and the loo, I'm in the chair until I go to bed. I can't sit for that amount of time. And I can't stand for a long time. So I've got to break it up. So there'd be no way I could sit and do that for 9 hours. That's why every time people have asked me, oh, gee, you ever think about doing like, the Christmas marathon and this or that, like the other guys do. And I'm like, I can't sit 24 hours and do a show. There's just no way. I would lose the feeling in my ass and my legs. I wouldn't be able to get up. Depends on the time, Laura, as my live is tomorrow night. 7 o'clock my time, so that would be midnight your time. You got a cast iron butt. Good for you. So what I actually have like a pillow on the floor underneath the table here. So I put my feet up on, so I can have something comfy to rest them on. Because if I don't fidget and shift around, God, my legs just let me know about it. It starts burning in the knees, and I'm like, oh, here we go. I've been here too long. Indoor 10 and 3 kittens. The kitties. They must be big, getting big. Yeah, you'll be asleep. Yep. It's late for you guys when I do the night shows. There she is, the queen of dating. Good morning, Julie. So many men, not enough time. Oh, my. Yeah, Leanne's got all kinds of little babies running around her house. 3 little kitties, and she's got herself a puppy. And I'm thinking, oh, man. All that fur baby loving. I bought a gel cushion for my chair. I know. The chair I've got's okay. It's, the more comfortable and the more higher end you go up, you know how it is. Cha-ching, the more money. So I got the best I could for the bang. And it's not, I have like a back support on the chair, but it's still not enough where I can sit for long periods of time. It just doesn't work. And I've tried all kinds of cushions and everything. I just can't sit that long. My back just doesn't put up with it. So I can only sit for so long, and then I've got to get my ass up and move around. You're staying home? Good. You need a break. Take a break, recoup, re-energize. Stuff like that. A little Julie time. Tonight, no live tonight. But I'll be working on some miniature stuff. I did some yard stuff yesterday. And, oh my God, I wasn't out there maybe 30 minutes tops. I was dying. I was freaking dying. We set out to get 18 chickens, but with chicken math, that turns into 45. Yeah. I wouldn't mind having some chickens. Chickens are funny. They're hilarious. I don't have room for that kind of stuff. But chickens, Leanne's got the room for that stuff. Let's see. 13 for the gel cushion, and it's great. That's good for you. I tried, like I said, all kinds of cushions, all kinds of. I haven't found anything that works for me. That's the norm. Not finding stuff that works for me. But I did get a gel seat for one of my bicycles. I call it my old lady bike. Best damn seat I ever bought. Gotta get another gel cushion for my wheelchair. There you go. I have to say the best and most comfortable chair I ever sat in was a wheelchair. Isn't that sad? My friend who is housebound, she gets around with a walker, but a lot of times she sits in the wheelchair, and she's got this wheelchair in her living room. And when I go and visit with her, I sit in. I'm thinking, oh my God, this is like so comfortable. It supports my back. I love it. I mean, I wouldn't want to be stuck in one, but geez. I need to work on my yard. Pieces of branches are everywhere. Yeah, ours is so overgrown, our backyard. I told my husband, we got to get back there and just trim all that stuff down. So I had chickens, was attacked every day. I went to take care of them growing up. Yeah, roosters. I got attacked by a rooster when I was younger. Little bastard rooster. I just think that chickens are just funny. That and there's some of them are so beautiful. Oh my God. You get wheelchair cushions. Maybe that's something I should try. Like I said, this chair is okay, but by the time I'm done with the show, man, my legs and everything hurt, and if I do a long show, then I'm like, you guys don't see me, but I'm fidgeting and moving around and just trying to find a comfortable position. I have a standard wheelchair cushion, and it's not comfy as the gel one. I'm going to have to look into that. That might help. And I thought about getting in one of those gaming chairs, but then talk about expensive. And my son's got one. He said it sucks. He hates it. Says, well, I ain't getting one then. Beautiful chickens, white and black. Yeah, I've seen some. Oh my God. The roosters too. There's this car wash that we go to, and the people on the back fence of where the car wash is, they have chickens. And of course, chickens don't stay in the yard. And there's this rooster. I told my husband, oh my God, look at that rooster. And you knew it, the way he was standing. I go, boy, he thinks he's gorgeous. He was a beautiful bird. She says the ponies, the ducks, and the rabbits, etc., were fine. I hate chickens. Julie's saying, you don't get near me. You're going to end up in the pot. Well, let's see what's down at work today. No, don't do it. It's a trap, Sage. Do not see what's going on. You're going to regret it. I used to have a job taking special needs kids to school. One of my girls had a pet chicken, and that used to sit on her lap. Aww, it's cute. I have a gaming chair I don't use. Yeah, my son said he hated his gaming chair. Because I figured, well, they would be great, do the show, be comfortable. I don't know, maybe it was the kind he got. I don't know. And the only reason I ended up with the new chair is because the chair I had, my husband broke it. I said, thanks. The one chair that I had to use, you broke it, so I had to spend money to get another chair. And what a rabbit hole that is, trying to find a freaking chair. And it's online, so you can't sit in it to see if it's any good. And then when you look at the more, fancier office chairs, which I would love to have, who the hell's got that kind of money to spend on a chair? Well, some people, but there's like, I'm not spending hundreds of dollars on a leather office chair. So you just make do with what you got. My son's scared of geese, but he has a good reason no matter when or where. Everywhere we went, the geese had got. Yeah, that's what happened to my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law was afraid of birds because she got attacked by geese when she was a kid. Well, this is, I love chicken, especially peri-peri chicken. Pop, yeah, the best one is roasted. Oh, yeah, it is. It's good. See, I told you, Sage. Too late. She did it. She gets sucked in. Good morning, Ian. How are you this morning? Chickens are mini T-Rex. I found a couple of drunk guys in my front garden a couple years back trying to catch one that escaped from the neighbor's garden. Would be funny if it weren't 5 a.m. Oh, my sister had a tame chicken. We were sitting in the yard with beer visiting, and the chicken came, hopped up in my lap, tried to drink my beer, and then set up roosting on my lap. Aww. They must be so soft and squishy. I wish I could send you the game. Oh, thanks, Betty. Yeah, it would cost you a fortune. It would cost a fortune. That's what it is. Boy, they just kill me. Postage is so damn expensive. I've had this office chair for 10 years. I got it from the tips, so no idea on how old it is. How is Ian today? She says turkeys are assholes too. I think turkeys are hilarious. When we always see that we go to cemeteries and stuff, there's always flocks of turkeys running through. And I just said, look how goofy these birds are. And at one time, they're usually in a group. We're there one time and we're sitting watching this one lone turkey, just kind of like, it was like it was lost. And it was a female, so it's like, and I'm making commentary as this bird's running through in between the stones and everything. My husband's dying laughing. It's like, hey, oh my God, I'm alone. Where's everybody? Just running. It's good. He's like, where'd everybody go? So turkeys are really funny. But yeah, they can be aggressive. Just like the Canadian geese. Oh, beautiful birds. Nasty? Oh my God, are they nasty? But actually, my husband befriended a little family of them at the cemetery, where the one we go to a lot has a pond, and we go up there and feed the fish and stuff in the pond. And well, the geese discovered, well, that's the man with the food. So the mama and the papa and the babies all would jump in the pond and swim across and come up and wait for George to feed them. So it was cute. But they still would give them the eyeball because they're like, yeah, don't get too close to our kids. My husband's got a knack for that. Getting close to wildlife. You'll have to come and visit and put it in your car. Yeah, they would be probably the cheapest way. Gas cheaper than the postage. So shelves the cats sit on. The cat chair can't be designed for cats. Owners surely. Turtle Beach collaborating with Whiskers. Oh, jeez. I've seen people where they have a whole room designed for the cats, which is pretty cool. I remember going to a farm with my dad when I was about, I thought I was getting a pet turkey. When he said pick one, and then the farmer cut its head off, and I had nightmares. Oh no! Oh no, no, that's terrible. That's traumatizing. Yeah, they should have explained it to you better. Jeez. Oh, Pop. Pop's gonna bring you home, Betty. They could be taken, either way. Very sweet or holy shit, very creepy. But we know Pop, so we know it's a sweet gesture. He goes, "Oh no, they sounded bad." Yeah, yeah. If you didn't know who you were, to be thinking, "Oh, dude, you gotta go." He's talking about putting her in the trunk and stuff. God. Papa's designed for people who like to sit cross-legged or have big rear ends. Oh, well, you like room to move around, so yeah, you got a big rear end or not. You like a spacious chair. And we have a patio set. It's very nice, but the chairs are a little narrow. I like a little more booty room. The old set that we've got is the chairs are larger, which is nice. You got wiggle room. Too bad the old stuff just doesn't last forever. What I wanted for a patio set was the rattan stuff because it just looks so comfortable. My husband's like, no, they won't last long. I'm thinking, of course, Mr. Killjoy. His body in the trunk. Oh God. Oh no, what do you got in your trunk? What do you got in your trunk, Pop? My friend was in Africa and visiting a family. She complimented their goat. So they cooked it for, oh God, I would have been so devastated. But see, that's what they do. It's, oh, you like it? Okay. Oh God, no. Poor goat. We don't have patio chairs, but we don't have a patio. Well, we don't. Ours is just out in the yard. So yeah, we don't have a patio either. It's just out in the yard. Papa's a pod person. Oh no! Oh no! That's bad. Yeah, say yep, junk in the trunk. Yeah, I got some junk in the trunk. I've accumulated it over the years. Well, I don't drive, and I only know one other reference to trunk. Well, that's it, because you guys don't call it a trunk. You call it a boot, right? Is that what you call it? Oh, go put the stuff in the boot. Why is it? Why do you call it the boot? It goes require cooking for 3 days. That's some tough meat otherwise. It really? Well, that's good to know. I heard it tastes good, though. Never had it. But 3 days over an open spit, slowly roasting? Oh, we've got lots of dead grass, though. Oh, jeez. No, my backyard looks like a jungle. It ain't no lie, guys. I'd take a picture and post it if I didn't have all that crap in the backyard. We're still cleaning out. We got a lumber pile. We got a junk pile. That's all towards the back. The grapevine is taking over the yard. Got some trees that need to be cut down. It's just you got to get out there to do it. There's no body in there, nor is it empty. I look at the window and there's a cat sitting on my barbecue. They're waiting. They're saying, "Come on, Leanne, fire this bad boy up. We want some chicken." The boot and the bonnets. Yeah. Because the front is the bonnet, and that's with the opposite end of the. Oh, I just. It's just so funny how we call things something totally different. Yeah, Roger fired up. It won't stay long. Barbecued kitty. And I said that to somebody once. Oh, they're talking about the trunk, and I'm like, well, no, in the UK they call it the boot. And the look they gave me, I said, that's what they call it. I don't know why. It's just what they call it. Actually, it was funny. We were just talking about that stuff the other day too. Last night actually, we were talking about what different foods and stuff were called, and I was saying how a long time ago I had a lovely lady that I was friends with in the UK, and she wanted to know because we have a pastry here that we call a pasty. And she says, "Well, what the heck is that?" And I said, "It's kind of like a little pie." And I says, "It's got a very sweet crust, and the inside is filled with pudding." And she's like confused because you guys call pudding something totally different than what we call pudding. And I'm like, "You girls have Jello pudding out there?" And she's like, "No. What is that?" And the closest comparison I could get to that would be custard. And she's like, "Oh, okay." Because I didn't know how else to describe pudding that we have here. And I was floored. I'm thinking, my God, they don't have Jello pudding? Oh my God, we'd be lost without Jello pudding. On it because it's above, uh, ahead of the engine, maybe. Yeah, okay. In America, the first car had a rear platform that actually held a removable trunk. Yeah, you don't have Jello either. That is just so. I hate Jello anyway, but makes me gag. But I mean, I used to look at it's Jello. Everybody's got Jello pudding. Nope, guess not, Laura. You were wrong on that one. So to make it there, to make it was because pasties are lovely. Um, I don't know how the hell we would make them there. And we make them all different flavors. You got vanilla pudding and chocolate pudding, and some people like it with lemon and just pumpkin pie flavor. It's just amazing. Today high is oh no effing way, Julie. No, holy crap! I wouldn't go anywhere. Does my head in when I see gray color aluminum. 99% of the words you spell the same as we use in English language, so why mess up those few? Pudding in the UK can be sweet or savory. Exactly. So when you say, you're filling the pasty with pudding, so she was totally confused. And I'm thinking, well, now this is what I'm getting at. All right, you say you don't have Jello. Isn't it what you call jelly, though? Isn't your jelly what our Jello is? I make single serve puddings and cup in the microwave, milk, sugar, heaping spoon of cornstarch, vanilla, and if you want, chocolate chips. So you did, yeah, do something like that to make that up to put into the pasties. I have my grandmother's recipe. Oh my god, they're so good. The dough. I just love eating the dough. The dough is so good. Pudding means after dinner or after main meal as a dessert. Yeah, but it's usually it's like a bread product, correct? A sweet or savory bread product. That's what I'm saying. When I was trying to describe to her what our pudding was, and the only thing reference I could use or think of at the time was custard. And then she had a general idea of what it was. Yes, but your jelly is jam. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Well, we have jelly and jam, but our jelly isn't like your jelly. It's very confusing. Mousse. Oh, yeah, I could have used mousse. That's right, Leanne. There you go. I could have said it's like mousse. I love mousse. Fattening as hell, but I love it. Kind of don't think the sickos that like peanut butter would put jelly with it in a sandwich. Well, see this or whatever you guys call jam, peanut butter and jam. I usually use more jam because I mean peanut butter is okay, but not one of my top favorites. This is my first year to have an AC, and I'm 52. Yeah, that's wicked weather. Don't go out. No, a pudding can be a piece of fruit, ice cream, tart, anything. Ah, okay. So pretty much it's just a frame of reference as it's dessert. AC would be necessary in that heat. Yeah. I feel bad for you guys in the UK. You guys all needed AC this year. You guys got beat up with some high temperatures too. At least we can unite over the correct spelling of aluminum. Well, there's a fight on how that's pronounced as well. So, but yeah, the spelling, I know. I think it's hilarious. Jelly is soft, sweet food made from fruit juice, sugar, and gelling agent like gelatin or pectin. Yeah, that's what we call jello. Common types include clear fruit spreads for toast. It's just jello just is gross to me. I loved it as a kid. And then for some reason, the older I get, I gag just even thinking about it. I don't know why. You grow up, your palate changes, and that causes a gag reflex for me. But I'll eat jam or stuff. I'll eat jam that doesn't bother me, but it doesn't have that funky jelly consistency. It's a texture thing, I think. Then we just confused even more by having specific pudding like rice pudding, chocolate pudding, queen's pudding. Okay, yeah. Good gracious. So confusing. Hello, Cynthia. Did you survive cutting the lawn? 78 here already, 8:30. It's supposed to be 97 today. So with the humidity, it's going to be like 110. Holy shit, shove me in it. That's bad. I didn't even check to see I'm afraid to look, to be honest. I am afraid to look. It's cool this morning. So yeah, we're going to be, it says 85 today. But all right, the humidity is already climbing. It's 72% humidity. So yeah, it's going to be probably in the 90s. And it's already 72 and it's only 9:30. That's okay. We can't complain. We need to shut up. We need to just take it in stride. I'm not done yet. I'm taking a water break. Oh, get it done quick before those temperatures get up there. Oh, awful, awful. Got to love the English language. I just, they just now Betty wants to start. I know. We're already starting early. We're only a half hour in. We're already talking food and stuff. I'll be starving by the time I get off here. Just gonna fill up on coffee. Because that's what I got. Hey, Julie Jaya. Hey, sweetie. How are you? 12 months. Wonderful. I appreciate your support. 12 months. All right. We got to give you a thank you. Yeah! Thank you so much, sweetie. I really, really appreciate it. In the sweater, clotted cream, vanilla ice cream, and crystal. All right, explain to me exactly what clotted cream is. I hear about it all the time. I haven't looked it up. Yeah, with the humidity, it's awful. It was 46 this morning here. By Friday, it's supposed to be 97. Yeah, we're not done yet. Summer's still in full force. I don't even want to know what it'll be with the humidity. It'll be unbearable, Julie. Lounge, kick back with a cocktail, and sit in front of the air conditioner. We're gonna hit the low 30s later this week in the UK. Heat hits different because of humidity. Yeah, the humidity is what kills you. I don't mind it if it's 80, 90 degrees. If the humidity is very low, because then it's pleasant. But we've had nothing but high temperatures and high humidity. You go out there for 15, 20 minutes, you want to drop dead. It's terrible. Oh, Roger, shut up. Laura, I'm not trying not to complain because we aren't even to the worst part of the heat. We still have August. Exactly. Yes. July and August are the worst in New York as well. Those are the hottest months. It's good to see you, Julie. Are you well? I love it when people pop right back in that we haven't seen in a while. It's been a hot minute since we saw you. Oh, wait, Julie's got good news too. Boy, it's morning for good news. I'm loving it. Let's see. She says, oh, I have good news. After almost 2 years of being separated, I talked with an attorney about starting the actual divorce. Rock on, girlfriend. Lovely. Get rid of that mess. I'm doing okay, thanks. Getting evicted in 7 days. What the hell's that about, Pomp? Have you found a new place? Hello, the lovely Carla. Good morning, sweetie. Boy, a lot of people, a lot of you are moving, getting in new places, and starting new adventures. Congratulations, took me and my ex a decade to settle that business. Not for nothing. Okay, the marriage ended. Most of them don't end on good terms. Wouldn't you want to just make it quick instead of being an asshole and arguing and fighting over shit? I would just say, here, fine, take whatever. I just get out of here. Get away from me. Make it as quick and as painless as possible. Ian, it hits you guys different because you're not acclimated like we are over here. We think your heat and humidity are cakewalks because we get those temperatures consistently. Yes, yes. And especially where Cynthia is. Missouri is rough. It is rough in that heat and humidity. It is no joke, boy. When you say you could cut through it like with a knife, that's Missouri. I lived in it for a while, and I was like, oh man. And even my husband, we were saying last night, we were talking about that. And my husband says he's so glad that we came back to New York. New York gets pretty brutal, but Missouri is hard. And you can figure you've got all these farmers and everybody who work in this stuff 10, 12 hours a day or longer. I don't know how they do it. I just don't. When we lived out there, my poor son, he was 4 years old when we lived there. He ended up with heat stroke. And of course, I freaked out, young mother. I'm thinking, okay, my God, what do I do about heat stroke? And I just, calm down and common sense, put him in the tub, cool his body down, fill him full of fluids. But yeah, wicked, wicked heat. That's right. That's right. He was evicted. God, and he's got 7 days. Yeah, did you find anything quick, Pop? Oh my goodness. That just stinks. Oh, glad that Carla's doing good. Carla's been busy. The owner of the house has passed away, and her horrible piece of shit son wants everyone out the day they're paid up till. Oh my God. And you've got just 7 days left to find something. Send out, wishful thoughts, good vibes. If Pop finds a new flat to live in, that just sucks. That just sucks. Our cousin there, that her house burned down a few weeks ago. She's going bananas trying to find temporary housing for them to live in, because they're staying in a hotel right now. Can you imagine? You got 3 adults and 1 baby in a hotel room. She's going crazy. There are over 100 fires in Oregon right now, just to the north of us. It's a huge smoke bank. Oh, Sage. Wow. Oh, that's nice of you, Julie. I know the thing is, you'd have to travel there, and then he's going to come into more higher heat than what they're dealing with. I know this is really unusual for you guys in the UK, isn't it? These temperatures, consistently anyway. Pop, isn't there laws about how much notice or time they have to give you? Yeah, here you have to give a 30-day notice for eviction. And the thing is that in New York, you don't have to leave. You can refuse to leave and live there rent-free, and then the landlord has to take you to court to have you removed. And then sometimes it doesn't always work. Can you believe that shit? That's ridiculous. But yeah, it's usually 30 days. And if you have children, I believe 90 days. Because they take into account that you have small children. But the laws are different everywhere. I couldn't imagine your regular weather all year and then getting smacked down out of nowhere. I'd be dying if I didn't have to live with it all year. Yeah, it's because you're used to it. So I know I'm always asking Sage. It's scary. I always don't go outside. And oh my God, hopefully it doesn't affect you in any way, those fires. Yeah, when you go outside, you can't breathe. Exactly. Oh, keep hydrated, Cynthia. Don't get heat stroke. Heat stroke isn't fun. I've had it multiple times. Yes, because once you... all right, correct me if I'm wrong, Julie, because you've got the medical knowledge. I always heard that once you've gotten heat stroke, then you can get it very easily again after the fact. Because I always have to remind my son, now that he's older, because where he works, it gets very warm. And he said that last week there, when it was really, really hot, he said he was feeling kind of lightheaded. And I said, remember, you've had heat stroke. So you could get it very easily now. Yeah, is that true? That, once you've had it, then you're susceptible to getting it really easy. So I was a bitch at him. Make sure you hydrate, you Gatorade. They have these freeze pop things that are like Gatorade. I said use those. Take breaks. I just had a phone call. My grandson's coming over to fit my stereo in my car. Oh, wonderful. What a good grandson. Julie, bless you. I'm kind of a little behind, aren't I? This one would have, yeah, as I'm saying, by the time you get there. I got an idea, Pop. Ship yourself through the post. Just put a bunch of holes in a big box, and it'd be cheaper to mail you out there than anything else. Much luck to you all. Hope you have days. I hope your day's good too, Carla. I hope you're recovering from all of your weekend activities. But I'm excited for you, Carla. I really am. I think that's illegal, Pop. My son is allergic to the sun. Only way to go out with sunscreen and a hat. Yeah, yes, I've heard people that have that problem. It's bad news. Good morning, Ace. How are you? I hope you're well. You get used to it. BFF summer is fleeting. It's already there. It was 75 overnight. We were blessed. We went down in the 60s. Yeah, but August 3rd paid 4th. And so far, no one's willing to wait overnight for the deposit. Isn't that bullshit? You think, Betty, it's illegal? All the criteria you have to meet, too. Isn't it insane? Here, they can't deny you housing. So, like, say if I was renting out the flat downstairs, and the people showed up, and I'd be like, oh god, I don't want them here. I can't really say no, because they consider it discrimination. So you got to kind of do a little backpedaling, a little white lies. If you see somebody that you don't think you want to rent out your flat, you got to make up stories. That's the only way you get away with it without getting in trouble. Yes, the guy says you're there 30 days. It's different with bereavement. Ah, okay. How is Ace doing today? I hope Ace is doing good. Yeah, that applies here too, Laura. If I refuse to leave, only the courts could evict me. They can't even change the locks. Oh, see, so at least if you run out of time, according to the eviction, you can still stay there until you find a place. So because we're worried about, you're not going to end up on a street, right? Hello, Miss Pinky. She finally woke up. Must be nice to sleep in. No, I'm kidding. But that's not the right way to do it, is it? It's not. But sometimes you can play dirty pool because they play dirty pool. UK eviction requires a Section 21 eviction order, minimum 2 months notice. If you are given any less, speak to the citizens' advice or local authorities. There you go. Yeah, they can't just say, okay, you got 7 to 10 days to get out. Pack your crap. Be like, whatever. 30 days. I've had heat stroke 3 times. Yeah, it's not pleasant. I was so worried. My poor son. I got him through it though. See you later. I have to go. I have an appointment. Oh, well, thanks for popping in and saying hello. I hope your appointment goes well. I don't know. I haven't seen your woman yet. I know she's working, but she usually pops in and does a quick, hey, how are you? Let's see. Yes, you mean more likely to have heat intolerance once you've had a heat stroke. Okay, yeah. So that's what I thought. So I always tell my son, please be careful. Because, he forgets because he was so little when he had it. And like I said, I didn't know anything about it. So like I'm using common sense, call my mother on the phone. Oh, what do I do? He's so sick. Oh, that's when my mother goes, "Mom, yeah, cool him down. You got to cool down the body and make sure you fill him up with fluids." Back a century ago, they used to ship kids through the mail to visit relatives. That's hilarious. Put a stamp on their forehead. Here, ship them over here. Oh my God. One of my daughters is a ginger. She can't go out in the sun unless she wants to look like a roasted chicken. I know, it's terrible. I have a niece and nephew. It's my sister's stepchildren. They're both gingers. And yeah, don't do well with the sun. The daughter tries though, because she wants a suntan. I'm thinking, oh, girl, you're gonna turn into a lobster. Yes, between 1930 and 1950, a small number of parents mailed their children using a newly introduced U.S. postal parcel post. Oh God, gee, yeah. Well, of course, they probably was there a set rate, or did they have to charge them by the pound? Oh my God. I wouldn't end up on the streets anyway. I'm blessed with a mommy and daddy here still. Oh, good, good. It might not be for mom and dad. They're like, oh, boy's back. You again? Didn't we get ready the first time? V team, hello. Good morning. How are you? It's freaking hilarious. Well, that I wouldn't know, Womble. I've not seen an attitude from you, but everyone with ginger hair has an attitude problem. That's because they get picked on. Pomp. My nephew has such red hair. Oh, and it's like that orangey red. He hates it, but it's what you got. Like it's not. I tell him, well, you don't like it, dye it, change it. But he's so fair skinned. I think if he changed it, it would look funny. Kids were shipped by weight, and it was cheaper than buying a train ticket. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Put yourself in a big box, put some snacks in there. Not too much because I charge by the weight. And the kids had to be under a certain height. Oh, jeez. Isn't that something? Again, I left home at 16, never been back except at night before my wedding. Good for you. You did your own thing. It says Pinky, I think New Zealand is the only country I would love to live in. It's beautiful there. Pinky's lucky, very pretty there. The time zone screws me up. I always got to give myself a couple of minutes to figure out what the freak time it is there. Okay, how the hell do you pronounce that? Oh my god, I know I'm going to butcher it. We Wikato? Wrong? Yes, no? Not far from Hobbiton. Hobbiton. Or yeah. Yes, no? I know. I effed it up. Traveling by post crate would probably be preferable to flying with EastJet or Spirit for the America. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, there's an idea. Maybe there's a way for me to get to the UK, but I don't know. I wouldn't do it through UPS around here. They like to throw and smash the boxes. I'd be all beat up by the time I got there. They'd have to drag me and say, "Oh, yep, she was shipped by UPS." I have trouble working out what time it is here in my house. Oh God, wobble. Hola, Jimmy. Good morning, Jimmy. How are you? How is the Jimmy this morning? We all need a little Jimmy in the morning. Oh my goodness. Pardon me. How rude, Laura. I act like I didn't get enough sleep. Let's see. Didn't go to bed till 3. I got up at 6. I'm making toast with peanut butter and raspberry jelly. Ooh, raspberry is my favorite. Elvis. Hello, Elvis. Actually, yeah, I was watching Jimmy's live the other day, and Jimmy's got a great setup. He really does. Like I said, I gotta work on getting the new equipment and doing a better setup, so I have better results. Everything is such a struggle and a chore. I went to have an X-ray on Wednesday, and when I was called, the staff member said I had to park my wheelchair as it wasn't allowed in the X-ray area. I was supposed to fly to get by. Yeah, really? How the hell were you supposed to get in there? Three hours, that's enough sleep. That's all I know. Oh God. Normally, yeah, that's what I have, about 3 hours, but it was rough this morning because I was sleeping comfortably. I think it's just because I passed out. Hello, Wayne. How's Wayne today? My daughter has multiple degrees and drives for UPS. It's a tough job. Yes, it is, Julie. UPS drivers, the restrictions are ridiculous. They monitor every step they make. And if you screw up in the least little bit, they fire you. No excuses, you're out. It is crazy. Did they get a gurney and put you on there so you could get in to have an X-ray? What do you want me to drag myself in there? Sometimes you wonder what the hell these people are thinking. They have like I can walk short distances. That's good. Yeah, that's a plus. But they say things and you're like, I don't believe they just said that. I'm in a wheelchair for a reason. The legs don't work. Don't they say the older you are, the less sleep you need? What are you wobble 73? Oh, jeez. They did used to say that. I don't know. My father's 81, goes to bed early. Usually by 6 o'clock at night, my father's in bed. But he gets up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. So it kind of evens out. Because I tell him, I says, you're not for nothing, you miss a lot of stuff. because you go to bed so damn early. Stay up for a little while. Hang out in the backyard, have some coffee and sit out there and enjoy yourselves. And yeah, he gets tired. I remember my grandmother only slept probably about 4 hours. Thanks for posting all of that, Miss Pinky Pinky. UPS 12 plus hour packages over 200 pounds, no AC or heat. She's how does she do it? I don't, it's amazing. And but she must be strong arms, I'll tell you that. Strong arms. And I don't know about where you are, but the UPS drivers drive like shit out here. They are crazy. I poop too much, then I get tired. And it stresses you out. The exploitation of working class is a crime by the ruling class, and why there always be their power in a union. Yeah, it's the working class always gets shit on. They also used to say that if a woman travels over 25 miles, her uterus would fall out. I never heard that one. Well, mine's gone then. No, I left. I was so mad. I'm going to report them as they were breaking the Disability Act. Yeah, turn them in. I would. That's insane. Sleep, what is that? Well, Julie, if you aren't out all hours of the night being chased by all those little hotties, you'd get some rest. But it's a dirty job. I know somebody's got to do it, right? Yeah, so you catch him on sleep when he's dead. Yeah, I hear a lot of people say that. Yeah, I'll sleep when I'm dead. There's too much to go on. I got to get a break in between the days because if not, I won't make it. My daughter is one muscle. She goes and runs, lifts weights too. Oof. To be young and healthy. Young and healthy. That used to be me when I was younger. Virgil goes to bed at 9, gets up at 3, and sits in his chair and sleeps 2 more hours, and then gets up and going. I just think it's, that this their body's used to. Because look at my father will doze off in his office chair. Then he bitches that his neck hurts. And he was bitching about it the other day. I said, listen, you're tired? Lay down on the couch. Take a nap. So he told me that he ended up doing that. He got in the Barker Lounge in the front room. He goes, well, I passed out for 2 hours. Yeah. See, I told you. Excuse me. I've died several times. It's overrated. Don't want to do that again. Oh my God. That's scary. Apparently, everybody has a different experience when that happens to them. Hey, the biker I met Friday was older than myself, very firm. You gotta be to hold up that bike. Those bikes aren't lightweight. Take care, everyone. Off to get ready for my shift. Oh, don't work too hard, and you have a great day. Julie, thanks for hanging out with us. It was good to see you. You need to visit more often. I miss people when they don't come by. Usually my first reaction is, are they okay? Did something happen? Does anybody know anything? Purple, the beautiful purples come to join us. Hello, sweetie. 4 times in one day, don't remember a thing. Wow, that's scary. Yeah, you hear that people say, I don't remember any of it. And then others say that, they have this wonderful experience. And it's different for everyone, which is so cool, you know, to have that kind of an experience to be able to come back and talk about it. Oh, the Scotsman on Saturday was a bit 20 years younger. Scotch on the rocks. How's purple today? Hopefully you're doing well. I actually have a boatload of stuff that I need to do today, but Laura's running on fumes. I'm going to have to pass out after I find something to nibble on. The loveliest of the lovely. I know, isn't she beautiful? She's such a beautiful lady. And I would say that to embarrass you. It's truth. I speak truth. Peggy says she remembers her NDA very well. Yeah, see, everybody, it's different. Some remember it in full detail, and then others like, oh, I don't remember anything. Thank you, Sage, for gifting that. Fantastic. Let's give Sage a thank you. And let's wake everybody up. We'll do a little monkey man. Thank you, lovely. I've joined the gym, Laura, and now I don't want to go. Oh, when I first joined the gym, I said, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be dedicated. And I was for the longest time. And then I just kind of faded out because I had just too many other things to do. So I hear you. And then when I used to go to work in the morning and I was on the road by 5:30, and there's a gym around the corner. The place was full. I said, what the hell's the matter with these people? Who wants to do that first thing in the morning? Not me. Thank you, Laura. You're beautiful. Oh, thank you. People don't like my statement. I miss being dead. It must have been an experience, and you look. Well, then see, and a lot of people say that if they have that experience, then they don't fear death after that because they know they've got something to look forward to. It's strange, but yeah. After having my own small experience, I understand. I really need to stop thinking out loud. Can't help yourself. I'll do that. I'll say something. Oh shit! Did I say that out loud? I'm surprised I even have a voice today. From staying up that late visiting and all that talking, I'm thinking, great, I ain't gonna have a voice in the morning. I woke up with 68 broken bones and a punctured lung. Oh, this is not good. I will be going first thing in the morning. I don't know how to do it, Purple. I was just like, there's something wrong with these people. Who jumps out of bed and goes, yes, I'm going to go to the gym and work my ass off, get all sweaty, and then go to work? Yeah, no. I am a total zombie in the morning. Not a morning person. Laura, you're beautiful inside and out. Oh, thank you, Betty. So are you. Right back at you. Good news is the bike was okay. Oh, whew. Thank God, right? Who cares that, you were all busted up, but the bike was okay. Oh, geez, Womble. I saw my mom when I had my NTA. So I think I know where I'm going to. Oh. So see, that was a good experience. Not everybody's that lucky. Yeah, always always a positive. I hit it in my head 4 times over a period of a year, Wombo. That's why I said, take the hint. Of course, that was a joke, but now I feel bad. Yep, most peaceful feeling ever. Then many days later, I woke up in an ICU, and restraints and tubes. My entire chest was bruised. Everything hurt. Oh boy. That was caused from a serious accident, Julie? We had a bad accident here the other day. We were talking about how we always thought that it would be a good idea that when you hit a certain age, you have to retake your road test and all that stuff for driving. There was a young man on a motorcycle. 90-year-old woman just drove right out into the intersection, and they collided. And unfortunately, the young man didn't make it. So 91, I think maybe they need to retest this woman and see if she is still capable of keeping her license. And I've always said that I think by the age 70, you should be retested. I get it. You don't want to lose your independence, but some people aren't capable. And you need to face the facts, People asked if I saw the light. Nope, not at all. See, yeah, not everybody has that experience. There was a train crash in town of Peekaboo, somewhere in Chinese mountains. They took the critically injured survivors to the IC ward. Oh my goodness. No, I OD'd. Oh, okay. Don't be doing that anymore, Julie. No, no, no. I had to go to x-rays as I was bleeding inside due to my ribs sticking into my lungs. Yeah, you were all busted up. I would really love it if somebody, one of you guys, would just like actually write down. I mean, if this you guys would want to share that, write down your experience, and send it in so we could share it in the magazine, because I'm sure each one of you, your experience was completely different. I find that amazing. The nurses used to love me, as I always used to apologize first in case I swore, and the nurse called me the patient. Yeah, my husband's a terrible patient, miserable. And he actually did apologize one time to the nurse. And they go, don't worry about it. We're used to it. I thought about doing a video on my experiences. I think that's very interesting. Not all of us have had that opportunity to, I mean, thank God, but because nobody wants to die, but to actually do that and then come back. Like I said, I've always heard it's different for everybody. Everybody has their own vision of heaven, so it's pretty interesting. Any specifics? I think I'm trying to find a sign or a reason why you weren't sent back. Not that I have a clue what I'm doing. I had one. Oh, you did, Leanne. And I refused to stay there. I chose to come back. Now I've heard people that say that they're well, do you, some it's you don't have a choice. They say you're not finished. You need to go back. Then I've heard where people have had experience where you say, listen, no, I don't want to be here. Yeah, I want to go back. and they're sent back. Like I said, it's so many different versions. Hello, Steph. Steph is lurking in the background. Here's an idea, Laura. Here's an idea. Give Laura a preset of questions to ask you on the show. I only died that night, and one other time was in the ICU multiple times. And see, you come back. There's a reason you come back. That's how I see it. Your time on Earth wasn't over. You know, you still had things to accomplish. My dad told me I survived because only the good die young. I must have been shit as a kid. Oh, jeez. That's a terrible saying, but yeah. Hello, Miss Cheza. How's Miss Cheza today? Mine was more like of an out-of-body experience when I had pneumonia when I was 11. It happened 4 or 5 times while I was sick. Interesting. That's totally interesting. Yeah, if you guys want to share those, that would be great. Up to you. We don't have to put your names on them. But I think people would like to hear about that. And maybe somebody else out there has had the similar experience. So they would know that, they had something in common with you. How is the Cheza today? Hope you're well. It wasn't my choice. I would have stayed dead. My daughter worries all the time. Oh dear, shoot myself. Think about it. But you were, yeah, I know it wasn't your choice. You weren't done, Julie. See? Now, see, if you weren't here, you wouldn't be having all that fun you're having now. An OBE is different than an NDE. Yeah. I came back so I could become a radio star. They see, Womble, that's right. The famous radio star. The Womble Show. Now y'all know more about me. Oh, I am crazy. Oh, jeez. Not crazy. Unique. I crossed the bridge at Dartford on the 7th of Jan, woke up the 27th of February. Don't remember a thing in between. That's the part that's scary. I had mentioned before about how when I had to go in and have gallbladder surgery, and the stuff that they use for anesthesia was like this. It was like stuff that Michael Jackson used. And they said the reason they use it is because you wake up quicker from it, which is true. You do. Because I remember waking up and I was quick. I was up and ready to go. Where regular anesthesia, you're groggy and you feel crappy. This stuff, it was like I wasn't even had anything done. I was ready to get the hell out of there. The only part I didn't like about it, when I was under, there was no memory. Oh, I can't say they did. Just blackness. It was black, nothing. It freaked me out, actually. I told everybody, so it was like I was dead. It was just nothing. So there was a space and time that I lost, for how long it took for the surgery. It wasn't long at all. But it was a weird feeling. I wish my hubby and his son would come. Oh, sweetie, they visit you every day, I'm sure. It's not the kind of visit that you want, but they're there with you. Good morning, Victoria Darkwood. There you are. You missed your man. He was here, left. You missed it. No. I'm sure you probably talked to him on the phone first thing this morning. Oh, is that what that stuff was? Propofol? Did I say that totally wrong? Probably. I'm telling you, out cold. It was fast. Because the guy goes, well, we're going to put this in now. And then that was it. I was seconds done. And then when I woke up, I was like, oh. And like I said, oh my God, I feel weird because, like I said, total blackness, nothing. But I was ready to get the hell out of there and go home. So it's good stuff. Back had to go all the way into town to find a post box. The one up the road was out of service. Out of service? How could a post box be out of service? Of course, I don't know. Are you your mailbox? Is that what you're talking about? It's a mailbox or a post office? Is that what they do? Strap the door shut? You can put the mail in? Propofol is used in animals as well, short term. Stuff is just amazing. Like I said, the guy jacked me up and I was done. But that one side effect, it was like, I said, I don't remember. There's no memory. I remembered nothing. It was full of Jello? Okay. Full of Jello. Is Miss Victoria at work today? Okay, Roger. I got you now. There was road work near it. So okay, it's yeah, your post boxes are mailbox, same thing. We used it on greyhounds especially. Really? Out of service means nobody will be emptying it anymore. Oh, okay, I get it. Hold on a quick minute, guys.
Dry leaves, the cold air on my skin bites. Shadows slipping through the grave. Something is not quite right. Footsteps echo, but no one is near. Whispered voices ring in my ear. Oh, did you hear that? Or am I insane? I am silent, but a whisper remains. Cross out where the lost collide. Cross out where the truth ain't brushed aside. Phantom whispers crawling in my head of secrets that lights flicker, shadow leaps through the veil what sleeps beneath. Raw side, fingers brush the divide. Raw side, feel it burning inside. Da, 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 da. Or you wait.
Okay, guys, sorry about that. Sorry. Let me get caught up on what everybody's been chatting. Groovy too. Yeah, Sage made that. Groovy. Let's see. Did I miss anything good? Did you guys talk about me while I was gone? Yes. Back in March, I didn't even remember them telling me that I was going to put me under, and I was chatting with the nurse, and then it wasn't. Yeah, you're just like out. They put you out. You're done. Yeah, see? Talk about me while see? See how you are, Leanne? Leanne's fresh. Oh my God, my arms are on fire. You can turn off the mic. Yeah, yes, I can. Yes. Like I said, I worked on that record. I didn't know you sent that recording to her because I didn't like the way it came out. I'm gonna work on a new one Thursday and do the best I can with what I've got. It's like I said, I got rid of the stuff I had because it was just crap. It was old. So, but you got to work with what you got. It's gonna be a little difficult until I can upgrade. No, that was the hubby. He's back home. I thought I got rid of him. Shit. No. He just went there for a meet and greet with the guy and find out what the job is about and all of that. So he starts officially working tomorrow. So I'm like, damn. Now and he knew it was just a demo. Yeah, I still didn't like it. I'm a little picky about that. I like the things to be just so before people hear it or do it or whatever. But if she liked it, I'm glad. So we'll just go from there. And like I said, I made a full schedule of the shows that I'm going to do. We're doing more shows this week, guys. So hopefully everybody will catch those. And then, yeah, I'm going to squeeze in another recording after I shut everything off so I don't have noise. And we'll see how it goes. But it's fun. I'm looking forward to it. I will womble. I'll tell him that you said so. Yeah, he appeared at the door and I'm like, what the hell are you doing here? Don't you have a job? Go get I finally got you out of my hair and you're back. Oh, thank you. Oh, what did Pop send? Thank you so much. A thumbs up. All right. Send me some breakfast, Pop. Send me a Do they have a breakfast, Jewel? Let's give him a thank you. Andy liked it enough to say to me, "Give Laura a spot. She has a great voice." Oh, thanks. I'm glad that. Well, like I said, I wasn't too thrilled about it, but she's the boss. So that's why I say if she ever gets a chance to catch one of the live programs, that she could get a little better feel about how I sound and how I run the show. Just that general idea. Recordings, I just suck at recordings. I just enjoy live. I'm used to doing live. And so, yeah, doing recording is going to take me a little time to get used to doing that. The thumbs up, yeah, matches me. I got my gloves on this morning, so my fingers will work. You should see me trying to type this morning. Oh my god, the zombie typing on the on the keyboard. It's a hot mess. She understood about the background noise, which is why she's sending you the parcel. Yes, yes, that was very nice of her. Yeah, this mic picks up everything. Um, because I did notice that, and like I said, with the buzzing, it's that now I figured out it's the fans. I said, I'll be damned, it's picking up all the fans in the background, and that's why usually I have the studio door closed because there's both the animals outside and the husband, and I just got to tell him. I said, "You're going to be sitting at the computer making noise, then close the door." I said, "Because everybody's going to hear it." Ah, beautiful star, a beautiful little sparkle in the day. Thank you, Pomp. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Pomp. Do you have the fans on now? Yes, I do. Do you hear them? Of course, it might not be as concentrated because the door is open, but the fans are running. Sorry, left for a second. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to stay here, Susan. She likes her new mic. Yes, it sounds good. I see he was going to make noise. He just coughed. Did you guys hear that? My husband's a big fat liar head. That's why the door is always closed. Either he's coughing or he's swearing about something he's looking at on the computer. Yes, I can just about. Yeah, so I've got 3 of them running. There's one that's right on the desk, and then there's one over to the right. That's a stand fan, and then I've got one in the window because it gets hot in here. I've only got 370 crystals left. Ooh, and he's spending them all on me. I feel so special. Yes, it picks up surrounding sounds easier. Yes, see, we got to learn to adjust. It's funny what they pick up. Laura, you have a soothing voice. Well, thank you, Betty. Thank you very much. I don't know what you guys are hearing, but if it works, right? I always think I sound like a frog. It gets hot like Laura. Oh, yeah. Yep, that's me. That's hot. That's why I'm always in the pool. I am smoking. Oh, I've got a pain in my eye. Ow. How's up with that? Oh, now the dog's bothering me. Can I help you, Miss Athena? What are you sucking up for? Huh? Yeah? Oh, how nice. Little morning kisses. Oh, it works on a Ask Alessio. I love it. I love it. He's not here this morning. Oh, so heartbroken. Laura's a hottie. If you guys say so. All right, I'll take it. Shit. There are some good teleprompter apps that scroll your voice. If you need it, Laura, look it up on YouTube. Lost reviews. Okay, thanks, teleprompter apps. You got to see what I got to go through to do the recording because I only have the one monitor, so I've got like 5 things opened and stacked on top of each other so that I can do the recording. So all you hear the mouse clicking too, apparently, and I click on all this stuff to make it work because I only got the one screen. So, oh, thank you, Purple. Oh, flower. I got flowers sent to me. I never get flowers because my husband thinks they're a waste of money. I just think it's because he's cheap. No. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you so much. I do not go to pools, lakes, or such. My legs submerged kills me. Oh, really? I find it so soothing. It's therapy for me, the pool. Of course, I don't look like that anymore in the pool. Those days are done, but it was nice when it was once upon a time. When I was a kid, I would said I had something in my eye, and my dad would say, "Yeah, eyeball, you freaking idiot." Oh God. Sorry, first I need a lie down. Take care. Oh, Roger. Okay, you take care of yourself too. Get some rest. Always look forward to seeing you in here. Yeah, I don't know. It went away. It was like a pain in my eye. It's gone. Come and goes. That's it. All gone. He could pick you wildflowers. You know, he used to do that, Julie. He used to. Not no more. Sorry, Chris sakes, let me take a weed. Nothing. Not a damn thing. I used to get so jealous when I like at work, and women would get flowers and stuff like on their birthdays or whatever, and delivered at work. I think I've never had that. And yeah, George just that's just not how he rolls. When we were dating, I got more flowers then. You know, he'd show with roses or something, and I don't expect roses. Send me sunflowers. I'll take them. Thank you, Pomp. Oh, by the time he's done, I'll have a whole bouquet. We're going to give him another thank you for that. Thank you, sir. Steal flowers from the cemetery. No, that's bad juju. I won't do that. uh, CRPS is a beast, complicated. Unless you have it, it's hard to describe. Oh boy. Yeah, true. That's true. It's hard to describe to somebody, and it's weird how what it makes you uncomfortable or sets it off or intensifies it. So it's yeah, and it's the thing. You think water would make it would comfort you because water is very comforting and soothing and healing, and but not for everything. My mom thinks flowers are a waste of money, but so Dad buys her a plant for the garden. Said, no, I know you're just joking, Leanne. Um, well, I used to do that for my mother. Instead of buying her a bouquet, I would get her a rose bush or something, or lily or something. So this way she could have the flowers every year. Pop Leanne, 4 Hail Marys. Yeah. 5 amens. Yeah. But then people do that. After a funeral and they leave those beautiful flowers on the ground, people go by and take them. I'm thinking, oh no, no. That's bad juju. Don't touch that. I don't care. I just think that's a bad thing. Oh, I get a flower from Susan. A whole bouquet. I'm gonna have a whole bouquet by the time the show's done. Showered in flowers this morning. Love it. I would rather get a tattoo, guns, and ammo than flowers. I don't know. It's just nice once in a while to get just a lousy flower. I said don't even have to be a whole bouquet, just one, and if just because, not because it's a special occasion, it's just letting me know, yeah, you were thinking about me and you brought me something special. But I hear you on that, Julie, because there's a lot of times like, oh boy, my son does that. Instead of buying me some kind of a trinket or something I got to dust for my birthday or this or that, he buys me what I like to eat. It's usually lamb. Last week, I was saying how I wanted cherries, and the store that I went to didn't have any. So the next thing I know, he comes back later with a huge container of cherries, which I pigged out on. I would take flowers from the cemetery trash that were still good and put them on the graves that nobody visited. Oh, then I see that's nice. It's nearly as scummy as people who steal charity collection boxes. Yeah, I know. I just wish that is scummy, but I just think no, that's on a grave. You don't take stuff off of the grave. That's just bad luck. Flowers on my wife's grave, but I can't do the trip anymore. Well, it's like my in-laws. Where they're buried. It's an hour or more away, so we don't make the trip that often. That's what I told my husband, because my husband was, well, when I pass this, you're going to bury me. I said, no, I'm not. I said, because I'm not going to travel that far just to go put flowers on there. Be buried somewhere local, so I don't have to worry about traveling so far. My body feels like acid in my bones, veins, and skin on fire. Bones crushing, needles being stabbed into you, bugs under the skin, cramping muscles, and more air hurts. That's why I can't wear shorts. Oh, God, some of those symptoms sound like me. Jeez. Don't even tell me that that's what I got going on. I don't know. Maybe I need to look into that. You described a lot of the stuff that I feel most of the time. I got to clean the house, take care of. Oh, you take care too, Betty. And when you're done, you can come on over and do mine. I still haven't done the vacuuming. There used to be a store in Philly that only sold dead flowers. And you know what? Even when I do get flowers, I don't throw them out. I hang them upside down and let them dry. And I used to have all kinds of dried flower arrangements all over the house. What I do is once I dry them out, and then I dismantle them and I turn them into potpourri. So they have a use. Totally have a use. I'll be honest with you guys here. Somebody had sent an arrangement for my mother's funeral. A beautiful vase, silver vase with a black cross inset, very pretty, and a beautiful lilies. Well, I have them here in the studio, and I just left them. They're in the vase still, dead. I can't bring myself to throw them out. Hold on just a second, guys. Just wanted to close the door because my husband's coughing. I came home to a sink full of dirty dishes. Ah, throw them out. Just throw the dishes out. Oh my god. That's all. Just the paper plates. Sage. Take all the dishes out of the cupboards and replace them all with paper products. Let's see what kind of reaction you get. It's freaking funny. That'll be a shocker. It's her mom and dad. The grave. We just put her ashes there. Ah. And I did save one of the roses from the service that we had at the cemetery, and I have that in a cup in the dining room, so it'll dry. But I just can't bring myself to, and I know it's ridiculous. I just need to throw them out, but I haven't done it. Hello, Mike. Welcome in. How are you? Welcome to the Brew Crew. Good to see you here. How are you doing on a Monday? Let's see, on a 24/7, 365, never a good day. It usually happens after trauma. After I crushed bones, I developed it. I know you're scaring me, Julie. I mean, I don't know if I should be tested for that, or because everything that you mentioned, I feel that stuff. So, oh God, please! I'm not even gonna think about it. I'll just ignore it like I do. See, the water doesn't bother me though. The water is very therapeutic. Laura, don't tempt me. I would happily put paper plates, bowls, cups to get. Please do it, just so we could hear about the reaction from your family. They'd be like, "What the? What's with the paper?" That's the kind of pranks and stuff I pull on my family. I would do it. I would so do it. Could hear it all now. What's with all the paper plates and paper? Well, hey, you don't do the dishes, so guess what? Now you're stuck with the paper. And no matter how I try, my sink is never empty. I get done doing the whole kitchen, it's all nice and clean, and that's when my husband decides to come out and he's gonna cook something and make a big mess. I go, you son of a bitch, you do it on purpose. No, I don't. Yes, you do. Pinky, go for it. I use paper plates and disposable bamboo dinnerware. Oh, nice. Disposable bamboo dinnerware. That's fancy. Excuse me, my daughter still has a plant from my father's funeral. She calls it Papa's plant. Aww. Well, say like this was a floral arrangement. It was beautiful. Oh, and it lasted a really long time. And of course, I got the fan in the window, so it would blow on the bouquet, and the room was filled with the smell of lilies. But they're all droopy and dried out, and they're just sitting there. And I'm thinking, gee, I really need to throw that away, and I just haven't done it. I keep looking at it, but I haven't done it. It could go into organs too. That's my other issues. Oh man, yeah, you're scaring me, girl. You're scaring me. Does it affect the your joints as far as like arthritic issues? Because I'm telling you, my fingers are getting pretty bad. They look horrible, and it seems like every day it's getting worse. We use paper plates all the time. It's the silverware and pots. And that's what piles up the quickest. This is silverware. I don't know. I don't see what the deal is. I use the same glass all damn day. No, not my husband. It's like rinse it out, use it again. Where's the issue? I don't know. Maybe it's a guy thing. If I go away or something, I'm going on my own, and he stays home. He will do the dishes, except for the silverware. He tells me I don't do silverware, so I come home to a sink full of silverware. And he'll use every last piece that's in the drawer. I never tell the men I meet about it. I don't want to be treated differently. I mean, would they pick me up and playfully throw me around? Doubtful. Yeah. So yeah, I wouldn't tell them either. It's not their business. Because then yeah, they're gonna baby you. Oh, are you okay? Oh, did I hurt you? And my wife's funeral, we asked for donations to the air ambulance instead of flowers, but she still had loads. Oh, see, because they loved her. I need a fridge in my office. If I get up to get a snack, all the animals have to follow me, and it's a bit. Uh, you got a trail of fur babies following you. Mom's going to the box. She's going to the goodie box. Let's go. That's Athena. Oh, yeah. She meets me right there at the fridge. I'll open the doors, and she sticks her nose and looks. And I'm thinking, you want to back that nose out of there? She's waiting for me to give her more carrots. And then if I've got something to eat, she'll sit right there and she's waiting for her part. I can't eat a meal without having to share it with the dog. It's awful. Look it up. It's on the top for pain over fibro, amputation, natural childbirth, etc. Oh, man. You know what, Julie? If I look it up, I'm going to scare myself. My wife was bipolar and thought no one liked her. Over 300 bikers turned up at her last ride. Oh, what a tribute. See, that's why it's so important. Actually, we were talking about this stuff too last night about how people, they send most beautiful flowers for funerals. Or, have all these wonderful, celebrations of life. You know what? Go visit your people while they're living. Bring them the flowers while they're living so they can enjoy them. They can't enjoy it after they're gone. Make that extra effort. I do that with family members. When you're on the phone with somebody, you're talking or chatting or, or even close friends. Before you hang up, I would say, I love you. And people get shocked. There's nothing shameful in admitting that you have a love for somebody. It's important. It makes people feel better. I love all you guys. See? It didn't hurt, did it? That makes somebody's day. The simplest things make somebody's day. That's why I say, when I get something in the mail, I'm just a fool. A stupid looking fool. Oh, look, I got something in the mail. And it could be just like a magnet or a sticker or, just the simplest thing. Like when Girlie sent the smoothies, you think he gave me $1 million. And all it was a drink. It was just, those little gestures mean a great deal to people. One 25-year-old threw me over his shoulder, carried me to his room. What did I do? Oh, you freshy. Julie, you're something else. Oh, thank you guys. See, that didn't hurt, did it? At least somebody loves me. Holly, how you going? How's Holly today? We moved to Bedfordshire to be closer to grandkids and we see less of them than we did when we were lived 150. Now, see that? Shame on them. I always used to, and I did do this with my grandmothers. I would always make an effort, a couple times a month to I bring my grandmother flowers and stop by just to say that I loved her. And she'd be, I remember when I started doing it, she's like, "What's this for?" It's just because I love you. That's all. And so, that just, made her day. And I'd stay and visit with her for a while. And then that was, life isn't that important that you forget your loved ones. Take that time. Because then when they're gone, then what do? We cry at the funeral. Oh, I wish they were here. Well, no, you didn't make an effort when they were breathing. So stop your bawling. That might be a little rough, but it's truth. Oh, I'm getting all the love. Okay, vacuumed. All right, now come do mine. Mine needs to be vacuumed. It's really not that hard. I only have 2 area rugs. The rest is hardwood, so it's mostly I send edible arrangements instead of. And boy, are those edibles good. Leanne's got it going on. Nothing like a fruit bouquet to make someone's day. And it's okay. Be greedy. You don't have to share. Just tell them, no, you get to look at it. It's all mine. Mine, my precious. I'm very fond of Laura, but the only married woman I could love after my divorce is, of course, my mother. And that's how it should be. That's all right, Pops. Someday you'll say I love you to somebody special. That's it. I'm done. If he won't get the gas mower with enough power to handle this yard, he can have heat stroke. I'll be That's right. Don't be doing it all yourself. Look at it this way, Cynthia. It'll be there tomorrow. Grass ain't going anywhere. Who gives a shit what people think? You'll get to it when you get to it. Especially with the temperatures you're dealing with, let it grow. All right, yeah, you're living out in the country. Get a couple of goats or something. Go ahead, start short. Get them some cows. Get them, eat the grass. Yeah, you gotta have a gas mower. The electric ones aren't for big yards. My family is horrible. They knew I died, didn't show up, knew how my husband beat me, etc. They don't care. And that's when you tell them all to piss off and you pick your new family. We're your family, Julie. We care. I always order a chocolate bouquet for my husband for our anniversary and Valentine's Day. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Everybody likes chocolate. How could you not like chocolate? I enjoy chocolate, but it's only dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is my favorite. And who could say no to fruit? My weakness is fruit. So yeah, share the love. See, show Julie some love. I have a lot of friends that have crappy families, and all I could tell them, I always tell them, oh, shame on them, shame on your family. You know, the only problem is you can't pick your family, so you're stuck with them. But you can choose whether or not you want to hang out with them. And then usually your friends are more family than they are. I mean, I've always been blessed. My family is fantastic. I have a great family. Cousins, everything. It just, when you need help, you just got to give them a call. They're there to lean on if you need them. So I've been very, very lucky. Susan loves chocolate. Susan loves that Dookie coffee too. Susan's a brave woman. She'll try anything. I wouldn't go that far. Susan goes over the edge. Brave. Leanne says, I choose my own family. That's right. We're your family, right, Leanne? Are we the black sheeps? I don't talk much about my family. They told me I am an embarrassment to the family on the day my mother passed. Shame on them. Oh my God. Did you tell them to go F off? Sorry, but that's what I would have said. I said, here's something for you to chew on. Go F yourself. Shame on them. Mongoose poop, yes. Susan. Cup of mongoose. Mmm. Makes me want to have some. Of course, not for nothing. You have to be honest. Uh, we don't know how half of our food is processed, so we don't know what the frick we're eating. Janice F them their loss. That's right. That's right. Just all you got to say is, shame on you. Like I said, the friend that I have that's blind, her family finds her an embarrassment. And I come right out and told her, I said, your family's an asshole. There's no embarrassment because you have a disability. The embarrassment is them. It's the best coffee. I know. I'm going to take your word for it, Susan. Laura's the crazy sister that living up every get together. That's right. Livens up every get. You're right. Hey, I'm down for it. I'm always out for us all to have fun. What the frick? It was an African shit. It's not a mongoose. Close. It's still come out of ass. I'm not not touching that one. Sorry. The process is just gross. I'll never be in a relationship again. Been there, done that. Bought the T-shirt. Yeah, you want the refund? You got the receipt. Julie's having fun, enjoying lots of vitamin D. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, that's how we'll put it. Excuse me. I love mom, dad, kids, but the rest of my family could take a long walk off a short cliff. There you go. There you go. We all have at least one or two you'd like to tell them to piss off, but I haven't spoken to my family since the day before I scattered my dad's ashes. Since I found this community, I started chatting and felt seen and accepted. And you are accepted. It's really I'd say it. Did you have to do things like that sometimes? I like I said, I have a couple of my family that an uncle. I have an uncle I fight with all the time because he's a narcissist, and he hates it because he can't control me. And I said, no, I don't need to be micromanaged. I know how to run my own life, my own environment. You want to help out? That's great, but don't tell me, when I can't take a shit. You know what I mean? Oh, I've had some really good brows with him. I eat crickets and mealworms, but I draw the line at shit. It's coffee. I drank coffee. Yeah, no, I'm not. You're brave too, Leanne, because I wouldn't eat that stuff either. Whoa. Ladies, come on, please. Double standards and all that. Us men, well, me would be castrated if I spoke like that or started the subject. Tell me I'm wrong. Wait, I totally missed something. Is Womble taken off? see, yeah, like Susan, yeah, her story is, yeah, didn't have a family. I have a huge family, and was mainly on my own. No, I've got loads of cousins and aunts and uncles, and they're all very, very loving people. Like, oh, they're all huggers. We're all huggers. Kissing, hugging. So you show up, you get pretty much mugged. So like same thing with the Womble. If you're taking off, glad that you stopped in. Thank you so much, and I will be in touch with you. But yeah, a baby. Oh, my son was. I mauled him. Hugs and kisses, and I always say it. And I was just talking about that actually again last night. We were talking about I need to rent a baby because I don't have any grandbabies yet, so I need baby toes and cheeks to chew on. But that's the way it is. And I have friends that are like freaked out by that. Like, oh my god, you guys always hug and kiss and that. Yeah, that's just what we do. That's normal for us. I had a blessed childhood considering I was adopted. That's wonderful. And see, they picked you. They picked you because you're the one they wanted. I won the Portsmouth Baby of the Year in '73. Oh, cool. Oh, I love baby time. I really do. I enjoyed every moment when my son was growing up. And now he's all grown up on his own. Sad. So yeah. And I always tease him, well, anytime you're ready to give me a grandbaby, he's not a big hurry. Come on, I need at least a couple of them to spoil and maul. And he just rolls his eyes at me. I'm the last of five. My mother's each summer would go out of state, and I was home alone a lot. Oh my. No, we always did everything. Like I said, I was very lucky growing up. Vacations and barbecues. And my mother was a stay-at-home mom at that time. So, she always made, dinner, lunch, she walked me to school when I was little and helped me with homework. And my dad, he always, taught me all the stuff that I know, you know, building with your hands and just life lessons and all that great stuff. So that's why I know so much. Did you know that the same thing that causes cervical cancer in women can cause throat cancer in men? We know they haven't developed. That is true. That is true. So yeah, if you guys go downtown, watch it. It causes throat cancer. That's really weird. I just seen a thing online about that. That stupid heart in the corner of the screen. I thought Julie was saying Pop could get VD, not vitamin D. Oh, I know. You gotta wait till the chat jumps so you can read the whole thing. I like baby time. They're 22 and 35. I know it's done. No babies, no babies. So I always telling Jimmy, you just enjoy every second of it because your little man is going to grow up so fast. So you just grab him and just start chewing on them cheeks and smother him in kisses and hugs and be like, Dad, get off of me. No. Then when you get older, you can embarrass them when they're at school. It's great. I did it at my niece one time. We were dropping her off at college. She knew it was coming. She wanted to die. We'll say, okay, we're gonna pick you up here. I'm gonna miss you. And I'm shouting all this stuff out the window. And you can see it on her face, thinking, oh God, Aunt Laura, shut up. Gotta love it. It's freaking funny. I wish I was able to have more kids, but I couldn't. So my son's my miracle baby. Oh, I can't wait to show Gavin's future girlfriend the no pants dance. That is gonna be hilarious. My son always carried around a teddy bear. It was known as his baby. And I always told him when he got older, I'm like, I mean, because it was a beautiful white bear, red hearts on the feet, and just my grandmother gave it to him. Beautiful bear. And he carried that thing everywhere. And all I did was sew and repair this thing. Now it's gray, half bald, and I've got it wrapped up in his favorite blanket, and it's put away in the hope chest. And so I says, actually, I should drag it out now. I says, when you get your serious girlfriends, I'm going to drag this poor ratty ass bear out of the box. He starts laughing at me. Come by to look at the yard in a couple of hours. If I can't talk into a gas more, I'll hit him with the math that always gets him, and there's nothing else to do. He teaches it. Yep. You go get him. You get him, Cynthia. Practice safe fun. Exactly. My ex came over, saw the big box of condoms. I would said, yeah, you don't get to try any on, so get the hell off my porch. Oh my God, don't get out. You don't get to try any of the raincoats. Oh, thank you, Mike. Lovely. Oh boy, we have to give him a thank you. Thank you so much for sending that little bit of love. I appreciate it. Okay, Susan, I get it. Actually, guys, it's past we always go over the 2 hour mark already. So I hope everybody has a great, great Monday. Thanks, guys, for always supporting me and hanging out with me in the mornings. I love our coffee chats. Try not to overdo. Be safe out there. I got to go find something to eat before I pass out. You know, the norm for me. And I will catch you all later. I'm not doing a live later tonight, but I am going to be doing that a live tomorrow. I've got a whole schedule. It's all out there, guys. You're going to see it. Hopefully you join me for all of it. And always thanks to my mods. You guys are beautiful. So I just want to wish everybody a great, great Monday. And we'll see you all out there.